The feedback from an apprentice, they don't know how good they've got it. That's what I'd like to tell them, but the honest feedback is that they seem to be quite enjoying it. We're really lucky at Cook Brothers Construction. We have our very own Apprentice Academy. Its sole purpose is to support the apprentices through their whole apprenticeship. The whole idea behind it was to take each apprentice and come up with good learning practice for them to become the best apprentice and then the best carpenter they can be. Each apprentice is going to have different skill sets that they come to us with. Also, each apprentice in each region is going to have different skill sets which they're required to have to make them useful as a cook brother. You've got to be thoroughly engaged with the people doing the training on site. You've got to have a really good knowledge of the qualification, and you've also got to make sure that you're up to date with what's going on in Cook Brothers, how a building's being built. My personal thing I get the biggest kick out of is not getting a top apprentice and making them go from here to here. It's something that the Academy will do, is grab anyone and lift them to as high as we can possibly get. That's that team culture that we want to try a little bit harder to support each other to be the best we possibly can. One of the key parts of the Academy, which I didn't realise how important it would be, is the pastoral care. You become the type of person that meets a young person and goes, "Oh, how you going, mate? How was your weekend?" And then you find out something that didn't go so well and you go, "Oh, I can give you a hand with that," or I can go and talk to that person and explain why you like this. Come up with a solution. Have you considered this? Would you like me to talk to that person? Could you talk to that person and explain it another way? I think people with grey hair are often good for young people if they're their mate, they're not their dad or their uncle or their boss. It's just like having someone loose around that can help them through those tricky situations. And a lot of young people don't have that. So grey hair's a good thing in this case. When this opportunity came out for an external researcher to come into Cook Brothers and actually look at what I do and look at the academy and the whole setup, that was a good opportunity to find out if we're any good or not, because you always wonder that. You always wonder if you're doing the right thing and you're doing the right thing with young people. So ConCOVE, they supplied a researcher and a writer. They came in, they interviewed me for a short time, but 2 days interviewing apprentices, carpenters, regional manager, basically the whole kit and caboodle of the whole Otago team to find out what we were doing and if it was any good, if it was going to benefit anyone else. Could it be rolled out other places? How do we imitate it? So the idea is we can take what we're doing and then export it. At Cook Brothers, the whole idea of being a national leader means that we're going to do something and do it the best we possibly can, and then this is our opportunity now to share that with other people in the construction industry. We want other people to be as good as us, so let's share it, but we just want to be the best.